Hi strangers! Today I thought it'd be really great for us to start to make our Yule stroke Gothmas cards. So I have been shopping. If you watched my home graveyard vlog, you'll know that I went out and I bought some cards. These cards were very cheap and I don't normally get a lot of time to do things like this, so normally I do a lot of cheating. You can just buy cards and make your own envelopes, but I got these from the Works. They cost £3.50 from the Works, so they're just plain cards. Let me show you. They're just plain brown cards, and I thought it'd be fun for us to make some cards together today. So I'm hoping to do some witchy cards, and if I get time, some Gothmas cards as well. So I've got lots of bits and pieces here. I've got my hot glue gun. I have got some black card, and I have some white card. So black and white card. So we can do some cutting and some gluing. And also I have got a few other bits as well. I have got some pieces of felt. These are just scraps. These are just scraps that I had laying about. I do love doing little crafty things. I think these are from making my teddy bears. I did go through a stage where I made lots of horror, like my own little teddies. Which, would you like to see them? Just hang on a moment. I love to make things. I made these all from felt. So they're not perfect. I wanted them to be like scruffy, but yeah, I hand sewed all these my own little gremlin, my own Freddy bear, and I even made Freddy Krueger. And I just really love these. I thought they were really cute, and they're all my own pattern and design. I sewed and I sewed and I sewed. I absolutely love to make things. I have made countless amount of things, but I really love doing lots of things. I'm always learning new things and teaching myself new things. I am a mum, so I have 5 children, and yes, I've made their little crib things to go around their cribs, and I've made mobiles that hang down over the cribs. The last one I made was like wolves. I do love to make things, and so yes, you'll probably see me do lots of these little makey things. So we're gonna first start designing what we want to do. I want these cards to be really like cool, so I can give them to my friends and my family. That's what I find hard the most about being an artist, is that my mind explodes with all these different ideas of colours and what I want to do and what pictures I want to use. So I did say that I was going to use this book to help me pick up my designs this year, because this book was given to me and I really just love it. The pictures in here are amazing. So I'm thinking about using these still, but there's so many and I'm still confused about what to use. So I've had a good look through this book, and I really love this image of this ghost. Can you see him here? It's a really cute ghost. So I'm thinking about using the felt and cutting this shape out. So I might have to cut this out for a stencil, and then I will cut around it in felt, and then we'll cut out some little felt black bits around here. So I think we're going to start with that first, because I just really love a ghost, because who doesn't like a ghost? I love ghosts. And the ghosts are also in lots of Christmas stories like Scrooge and things like that. And yeah, so let's just go for it. So I'm just going to cut this out of this lovely book, which I don't really want to cut into, but I kind of have to. So just going to use a pair of scissors and cut this out. I'm going to bring it down so you can see what I'm doing. There's nothing on the other side, so that's great as well. So let's cut this out here. And then I'm going to cut around it as well, just so we got the shape. And then I can use it to draw around onto the felt. Okay, so I have our little ghosty here. And now I'm going to lay down some felt. The felt's a little bit screwed up by white. So I'm going to try and lay this down as flat as I can on here. I'm just using a black biro here. So I'm just going to draw around him. Very over on the edge, because I don't like to waste any of this, because it's quite expensive these days. I really love how this black looks on over the felt. I'm just going to draw out where his eyes go and his little mouth. And I think I might just actually draw out the whole design back here so we can see. I really love how this looks on the felt, so I'm just going to use the pen to do the shading. This is a very easy way to do your shading if this is how you like to do it. So this is what we have. The little ghost. Now I'm going to cut him out. So this is on felt. It's very thin felt, so I'm just going to cut him out now. So I have our little ghosty here. Looks so cute. So I'm just going to move this aside for now, and then I'm going to get my card. So these cards are really cheap. Like I said, they were only like £3.50 for a pack of 30. So they're just brown play cards. And I want to see how this ghost looks like on here on his own. And then I want to see what he looks like with black. So I'm going to pop him on the card there. I think he probably needs some black behind him. So I have ripped this piece here into this lovely square. I thought this looked really cool on a black background, so I was hoping to put him on like this. So all I've done is I got a bit of black card and I measured it to the size of this, and then because the bottom is still straight I need to do a bit more ripping, so just pinch and rip down because I don't want this to look too neat. I want this to look a bit scruffy looking, because I really like my cards when they look a bit spooky, I'd say. So the edges aren't very straight, they're a bit scruffy. And then I'm going to find some letters in this book. So I'm just going to look through this book now to see if I can find any letters that spell out Yule. So I'm just going to look through and just cut out some letters now. This is so cute. I might have to cut this bit out here as well because I need that on a card. That's so cute. I have found a page with an alphabet written on it. It's a Ouija board alphabet. So I'm going to use the letters out of here to spell out the words Yule, because this is a kind of a witchy card I'm doing right now. Or I might even do Gothmas. Yeah, let's do Gothmas. So I'm going to just cut out the letters we need for that, and then I'm going to try and place them on here. Okay. As you can see, I have placed the letters at the top to write out Gothmas. And now you can see the cat has decided to join in. Haven't you, Dexter? Come here, you. So this is Dexter, and he has now decided that he wants to join in making cards, haven't you? Have you got in your eye? So yeah, I've cut out some little bits of felt now, and I have put them on here. I think that looks quite cute. And I'm not sure about the white at the background of him yet. I do quite like him on the black, and then with the white writing that's now gone everywhere. Yeah. I'm half tempted to. So I'm going to go find some glue now and stick this all down, and then I'm going to look at it and see if there's anything else I want to add to it, because it's looking a bit plain. But I do like cards when they're nice and plain and simple. So I'm going to go get some glue, stick this down, and then we'll see what else we can do. So I found a black Sharpie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour in the Gothmas here. So all these letters black. Got some glue. It is mainly dried out. It's very old. Yeah, look. So I'm not sure how good this is going to stick. First of all, I'm going to choose the best side to stick this down. So this side's got a bit of other glue on, so I'm just going to try and use some of this to stick this down. If not, I have only got my hot glue, so Yeah, this isn't dead. Might work. It's a bit blobby. Hopefully that should stick though. And we'll stick that down. So make sure your card's the right way round when you stick your bits down. And I'm just going to roughly stick that into the middle. I want it quite rough looking because I really like it when cards are a bit distressed looking. So I'm just pushing that down and seeing if it sticks. Hopefully it should. And then I'm going to put my hot glue gun on for the ghost because he's going to need a bit more extra glue. I think like that's pretty cool. So I'm going to try and use this glue again to stick these down. Hopefully it should work. I've pushed down pretty hard on it. Yeah, anything to save me money and me to do some crafting, then it's all good to me. And it's just something really fun you can do if you've got a bit of spare time and you've got loads of stuff laying around that you've kept aside, or things that you haven't got around to doing, like magazines or things like that. So yes, that's all stuck down now. That says now Gothmas, because that's what we're celebrating this year. And the hot glue should be near enough heated up now. So I'm just going to hot glue the, if I can get another stick. Hang on. So I'm just going to use the most tiniest weeny bit of glue stick here for his mouth. Just a little dot, don't need a lot. This stuff's so stringy. And I'm going to very carefully put that down where I've drawn on his mouth. Don't worry, there's stringy bits, we can always we can always get the bits up later. Okay. And now his eyes are going to be really tricky because they are very small. So just using the end of the glue stick now, I'm just going to use the bit that's coming out to put on here. And again for the last bit here. And then push that down into position. I am the ghost of Gothmas. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our ghosty down on here. So I'm just going to turn him over now. And pop some glue down on here, not too much. Just a little blob here and there, just so he sticks down onto the card nice and straight. And put his little hands here. And I'm going to turn this off for a second. Flip him over, decide where he's going to go. I think I want him quite low. So I'm going to put him here in the middle of the card. And what I'm going to do now is just push him down very hard and stretch him out so he's completely flat here. I don't want him falling off the card. And now I'm going to pick off all the little bits of glue that stringed off while I was gluing things down, just to tidy him up. So here we go so far. Here's our little card. So cute, right? And it's just with like a few bits and bobs that are around the house. I am wanting to draw maybe black down around here now in the Sharpie just to darken it up. And I'm going to draw around the top of the Gothmas at the top here. So I'm just going to draw basically around here, but leaving a bit of space. The Sharpies on this cardboard is like blopping out slightly, so it's giving it this really cool, like, I'll show you, oh, I don't know if you can see, but I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going to draw around the whole of this thing. And then just follow it around and just by leaving a little space. I'm going very slowly so the ink can do its thing on the paper. I'm just going to draw right down to the bottom here. So it just gives it a bit more of a border, what it is really. I think I might leave that for now. If you guys have got any ideas of what the ghost should be, I think he looks like he's just pointing at the Gothmas, so it's pretty cool. But I think that looks really cute, and I would love that as a card. We will put something in the inside, but I'm just going to concentrate on doing some today. So here's my first one. And I think he's really cute. He's better than I thought he was going to be. I really love his little face. And I like the little shadows as well, done with a biro pen. And cutting out these and colouring them in, I think that was all a great idea. So let me know what you think of this one. And then we'll start on another one. We'll try and get 2 done today. So this one, I've just cut out this really beautiful picture of like a cat and a broom and a pumpkin and some candles, and I thought that would look very cool on a card as well. So I'm going to get another card out, and this fits on here really nicely. So I'm going to cut around this now. So I've just cut out this really beautiful picture here. I hope you can see it okay. It's, yeah, some pumpkins and a skull and a black cat. Very witchy, and I was thinking this would look really nice on the card. Like the perfect size for it really, and I just think it's really cute. Because I'm doing like Gothmas cards, I'm not sure whether to colour in with colours or to just shade it in black and white, because I think that's a really nice effect with these kind of pictures. I'm going to use a Sharpie, and I'm going to colour in the pumpkin's eyes, the skull's eyes, and anything else I can see on here that might be black. So let's go. As you can see, I have left a bit at the bottom and done that black in Sharpie. I left quite a few bits around the edges a bit bigger so I can make the edges more chunkier. So on the card, I wanted it to really stand out, and I think that does do that job there pretty well. And I really like how that looks. It's really hard to show you in this light, but I really like how that looks. So now we're going to maybe use the letters that we used earlier. Yule is the Christmas for witches, which is on the 21st of December. And it's a day that I normally celebrate with my family because we don't like doing Christmas normally because it's really busy. And normally all the family wants to spend time with us on Christmas Day. So normally we celebrate Yule. And this year I think we're having Christmas, well, a Gothmas, because I don't really like Christmas very much. Right, now I'm just kind of cut out these letters so they spell out Yule. So, and it's all the letters we haven't used already, so that's very good. Okay, and now we're going to use some black cards. And I'm going to just cut enough to go underneath where it says Yule, so they should fit over there. And I'm going to rip this out now, so using my fingers, giving it a pinch, because I don't want the edges to be like too perfectly straight. I'm just going to tear down the edges. I'm just going to see how much I need for this. Perfect, so I'm just going to rip off this bit down here now, up to here. And then we have a nice rough looking piece of black here. I'm going to colour in the letters the same as I did for the other ones on here. I hate being wasteful with anything, so I will just go ahead and just use it until I can't use it anymore. And there is still sticky bits coming off, so again, I don't want this too neat. I'm going to make it look a bit uneven. I don't know why, I just really like cards looking not perfect. Stick that all down. And here's what we're looking like so far. So I'm not sure whether to get some white and to go behind here and do, just to really make it pop. I think that looks really cool like that actually. Go with a whole black and white theme. While my hot glue is warming up, I think I'm going to do a little bit of shading in the skull here. So I'm just getting a biro and gently just making some areas a little bit darker.
We're going to put some glue down. So I'm going to stick this white patch on the back first. So just some small little blobs down here. And just try and smear it out as much as possible because you don't want it to like stick out too much. And then we'll glue that down first. So quite close to the bottom and over on one side. Then our picture. And again, I'm just going to try and gently put this on here without trying to mess up the paper too much. So very gently. And just smear it around as you go. And then I'm going to pop that down in my desired position. I'm just going to lay this down now. So you want that about there. Ooh. And then obviously my last bit was the Yule, and I'm just going to put some glue. It doesn't matter how much I put on this one because it's a thicker piece of card. And we're going to glue that down as well. I've done too. So, and here's our second card. So I'm not too sure about my little scribble bits on the cat, but I really like how that's turned out. I think that's a nice simple Yule card there. I am thinking about putting a pop of colour on here as well, but I am trying to keep them black and white this year. I normally go with some kind of theme. So here is our cards. We have got our Yule and our Gothmas cards. Very basic. I would love to do some more. I might do some more to this one right now. I might do the same as I did with this one and do the drawing around the outside with Sharpie because I think that really makes it pop. What do you think of these cards? I'll show you them now. So we've got our Gothmas and we have got our Yule card. Which one do you like the best? I kind of think the Ghost is my favourite. Yeah, let me know what you think, and will you be making your own cards this year? And which one is your favourite? Please let me know, and I would love to do some more of you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please, please, please subscribe. That would help me out a lot. And don't forget, be weird, be yourself, and be different. Because otherwise, you are just boring. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Goodbye.